Hi all, welcome to today's market opening report from after weekend. Market seems like reading like where of all these facts because of US inflation data was out. Like inflation is this is not a new news, but last 4 to 5 months inflation is the key pressure point whenever market is rising. Is trying to dump the market. So right now where the market is Nifty future trading around 15,790, okay, almost 400 points down for the day, 2.5% in terms of percentage. Bank Nifty, Bank Nifty is trading around somewhere around 340, so 33,340, almost 1,100 points down for the day, 3% down. Fixes. Okay, this is the key factor. And if at all, if you are looking at the market, what is next? When I'm not sure what is next. Only thing is, for me, this is the next level of zone where some kind of revival for the bulls can be happening at this zone. Because as we see from the market, so 15,600 went 180, turning back. So entire rally was this point. Even if you look at price action or in terms of harmonics, seems to be like the rise is steep and the fall is further or steep. So I don't know whether it is going to bounce from here or not, but probably if you wanted to take, because doing short here might not help you. If you remember last week when market was around this zone, I exited my short position. When I exited most of my short positions on the last Friday, I was having slightly bullish positions but through spreads. Okay, so for that reason, I was able to survive this carnage. And now I'm expecting like something to be happen. But only thing was after this entire fall, coming Wednesday. So again, night, ST. We have Fed minute. So now this is the key event. So unless for this, if zone is going to hold, so what I am expecting is again pressure there in the market. In terms of whenever market trying to give a bounce, there will be pure short pressure from market. The selling pressure will be. So if at all, if this zone is going to hold till this, then there could be some kind of small bounce. Small bounce in the sense you can assume this fall and from lower retracement could be somewhere around. So you can rest 20.82 max to max 30. So the second retracement you can 23.8 to the 34% retracement I am expecting. So if at all news is going to come out and then if this level is going to hold next 3-4 days, then I expect some bounce to come. Otherwise, no stopping. So again, because 15,600 to 15,700 is the whenever I think during the Russia-Ukraine war, that was the bottom made, I guess. So used to make two bottoms till the zone. So this is the key level I'm talking about. Clearly for the bank nifty, that is the level. So what I'm looking for. And for the day, I don't know, like because every day FI used to come and sell in the end of the day, and now market is gap down, no recovery, okay, just sustaining there, and the key is fixes up. Okay. Almost again trading below 20 for last week, and now again 21.7, and this event is going to be like planted on Wednesday night. So Thursday we have an expiry for the current week. Again, I do not want to take any trades. Even I said the last week reports, I'm not going to initiate much of my personal travel. Again, coming week around this time, I will be again traveling. So not taking much positions, slight positions. Yes, my longs were there. A small loss was there because I trade only in spreads, and that too I have risk reward favorable to me. Then only I will go. And here, this is the place. If at all, if I wanted to go long again, but only thing is now price wise is not going to favor anything. even the trend wise, pressure wise. Only thing is going to save is almost the worst is over. Like if you are in the mindset of almost the worst is over, because last 4 to 5 months we've been hearing this inflation in. So I think we are at the end of the selling stage. If at all uh, this level max to max, so you can assume that 15,500 as a round number you can assume. So if that is going to hold last 4 5 months of inflation related whatever issues has been popping out, and this Fed minutes based on the inflation data, again it is going to raise rate. It obviously is a no-brainer. Everybody knows that, but only thing is for the next 2 3 meetings, what is their plan? So they may be commenting it. Based on that, you may have kind of relief or a further pressure from the market as a pressure wise, like as a price wise, we may see because of this commentary. It is not only the interest rate decision, so the statement towards how they are going to treat inflation, or in the next 2 to 3 regular meetings, what is their plan, either to increase very rapidly the interest rate, or just need to see their statement with what clarity they are giving, or with what kind of sentiment they are going to give the statement. That is going to be like more concentrated upon. So need to be more concentrated on this Fed statements. So right now I do not have any view. So if at all if there is any bounce, where you will find, because this is a huge gap, right? So 16,200 to almost 15,800. So 400 point gap is there the market. So on a rise, if I wanted to sell, where is the place? If I wanted to keep a stop loss, yes, 250 is the zone where I will sell. If at all, if it is going to bounce another 100 or 200 point, again I need 300 point bounce stop loss, take this trade. So I will not be shorting it right now. Trying to look for either stay away or kind of bullish positions, but with very tight risk and control, because you don't know what can happen. Okay, same thing like today, what has happened can happen on Thursday. So we keep that in mind, and you can think about it. And if at all, if I wanted to go short, I will let the market to slightly bounce. Okay, so like I said, there is a small bounce towards the Fibonacci retracement levels. Then if my risk reward is favorable, then I might be thinking to go short there, unless and otherwise there is a huge gap between my shorting zone and my stop loss. I will not jump as a seller. So that is what I wanted to keep. Maybe next 2 to 3 days, I feel like I will be sitting idle and maybe looking at the market, whether it has to come here and this news has to get over. Okay. This is happening, might be trying to go long. Otherwise, I need to have slight retracement in the price, because I'm just looking for always pivot points or important pivot levels, so that my risk reward is favorable, whatever the direction I. That's it from my side as an update. Again, we will be only just summarizing what is going to happen today. I may not be taking any views for next 2 3 days. Okay, either it has to come here, then this news needs to be slightly subsidized. Otherwise, it has to come to the pivot zones, and the recent swing zone needs to be very closer for me to take a shot. So I assume that this continues 1 week. I might not be trading, because I think on a Thursday I might be traveling. So next 2 to 3 days, if I don't take a view, and then above this news is over, and then I need to sit in the terminal on Thursday if I wanted to hold some position. So most probably my position will be like nil, very light. Already I have done some long positions. Then Nifty was somewhere around 16,250 to 200. That quite often the loss. So always ensure that you have risk and control. Okay, so because you don't know like when what can happen. Even I am expecting small bounce, or I expect whatever the pressure I have seen from in terms of market pressure. So if you the market was facing pressure, so I feel like recently the market is falling like this. On a long term, assume that on a long term market was up. So this channel, and there is one more channel going to coincide at around this 15. You can assume that 15,300, 15,600. Structurally, if you look at higher time frame chart and start doing this kind of market structure, I feel like the bottom is very nearby, but I don't know where the bottom will be. So if at all, if you see any price action and the confirmation around this zone, then obviously from last 15,600 to 15,800, so 1,200 points. Out of that, we would have got already 1,000 points price action. Okay, so same way, I'm expecting something to happen here because structurally it is at good place. Moreover, all the bad news are coming in. That means I expect market to bottom down very soon. Not today itself. Expect we bottom down very soon. We'll be looking for most of my investment picks again, okay, at this level. So that's it from my side for the day, and maybe for next 2 to 3 days, remember this because I'm going to repeat it again and again. I'm not going to take any aggressive trades or even mid-sized trades also. So I'll be either slaying away or very light when I around this zone to get 15,950 to 1,600. So that is the zone I will be looking for if it is zones. Otherwise, nothing to say from my side. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Catch you at the end of the day for the summary.